Throughout my travels across the world, the most beautiful places that I've visited have always been the ones surrounded by trees. And here in the Philippines, these silent sentinels of history grow in abundance. Due to their exceptional ability of existing through multiple generations, many trees that were present during key moments of the past are still alive today. Trees across Bataan, Pampanga, and Tarlac were observers of the dreaded Bataan Death March, while in the island of Corregidor, an entire forest bore witness to the horrors of World War II. But not all memories of the past must be tragic. The Kalayaan tree in Malolos saw the meeting of the First Philippine Congress, the declaration of the Malolos Constitution, and the inauguration of the First Philippine Republic, while the Katipunan tree in Novaliches provided the shade for many Katipuneros as Tandang Sora treated them during the early days of the 1896 revolution. But the trees of the Philippines are not just rich with history, for it is also home to some of the most magical trees on the planet. The haunting balete trees are said to be portals to other worlds. Some of the oldest and biggest trees in the country are baletes. The rainbow eucalyptus or Mindanao gum are living works of art, having strips of bark that transform into a multitude of different colors. And of course, the Nara, our national tree that symbolizes the Filipino people's indomitable spirit and strength of character. With so much diversity that can be found with Philippine trees, the exploration of the country is all the more enchanting.
Pangalan mo.
Ayaw nga niya.
Trees have played such a big role throughout my life, as I'm sure it has played a big role on yours, and some of my happiest memories involve trees, climbing them, playing with them, and being with them. Although they are often seen as the backdrop to the lives of other animals, trees do a variety of positive things for everyone else who lives on this world. They provide homes to millions of different organisms. They improve our mental health and physical well-being, and they create an atmosphere that ensures our survival as an oxygen-consuming species. It is unfortunate that we have wiped out over 80% of our forests in the Philippines. Illegal logging, the expansion of the palm oil industry, and other human activities have led to significant forest loss in recent years. And with our country being affected by climate change sooner than you can imagine, we must do whatever it takes to fight for conservation and rehabilitation.
Hey guys, if you've been a long-time viewer of my channel, then you know that we like to do things here that help our environment. Like for example, last year, we teamed up with iShift PH to help clean up one of the most critically polluted areas in the Philippines. And so what we're gonna do this year is be part of the biggest collaboration in the history of YouTube by joining Team Trees. Now, some of you may have heard of this already. This is an initiative that was started by a couple of American YouTubers to try and plant 20 million trees by the year 2020. And we're gonna do this through the Arbor Day Foundation, the biggest organization dedicated to planting trees all throughout the world. Now, how this initiative works is that through every single dollar that gets donated through this fundraiser, one tree gets planted. So $1 or 50 pesos equals one tree, meaning that $20 million or 1 trillion pesos needs to get raised in order to plant the 20 million trees. Now, from what I've been seeing so far, it's only been American and European YouTubers who've been participating in Team Trees. But in my opinion, I think this is a global effort, and us, the Philippines, especially have to be a part of this, because we're gonna be one of the first countries in the world who will be greatly affected by the drastic effects of climate change. In 20 or 30 years, Manila, Intramuros, and so many other cities and islands around the country will be underwater. And I really want to see other Filipino YouTubers be a part of this collaboration with me. So what I want you guys to do, in addition to donating to Team Trees, is to go DM, message, comment on the other YouTubers' channels and tell them that they need to go join Team Trees right now. Because this right here is history in the making. This is a global effort. We only have one environment, one planet, and climate change is one of the biggest problems that our generation and future generations will have to face. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you learned something today about trees in the Philippines.